I am super thrilled to announce that we have a KORG Polysix back in the studio. It's been on the workbench for a few months now, several months, and we made a new circuit card for it that replaces the main board that had the typical battery damage found in the old Polysix. So I'm super thrilled to have this thing back for a little while here in the studio. I'm going to share some of the sounds with you guys here at the end of this video. But I also wanted to let you know I'm planning on, I've never done a full-blown synthesizer review or demo before, largely because the modern synthesizers are so, they're so intimidating to me. They're so overwhelming. I don't use a lot of the functionality that is available on them. I just don't dive that deep. And so I've never really felt like I could do justice to a synthesizer, doing a review. I could talk about how I use it, and that might be useful, but with the Polysix, it's a little bit different. The simplicity of the layout is such that I feel like I could kind of walk through it and talk about each of the features and the functions on it. I'm going to plan on doing that very soon, hopefully, maybe even over this weekend, to where I could work on some kind of a demonstration for you as well as a review. One of the things I wanted to talk about would be, this is one of the old boards, and I'd like to talk about this battery and how we got around the issue of leaking. I think we actually have 4 of these boards laying around in various states of disrepair. But we got a brand new circuit card and repopulated it with a lot of modern components, and we had to transplant some components. So I want to talk about that whole process. I want to talk about some of the things that I really like about the way the Polysix is set up and what it is capable of. So look for that hopefully soon. And until then, like I said, I'd like to just run through a few sounds. And I'm not going to play the presets. I'm fond of presets, but I don't feel like they really do a lot of justice to what the Polysix is capable of in terms of what I'm interested in doing with it. So I'm not going to play any of those at this point. I'm just going to kind of noodle around with some controls and knobs and see what I can come up with. And one of the things I do want to do in the upcoming demo will be, I'd like to run it through. Actually my son has an NTS, a KORG NTS, so I'd like to run it through that and see what those effects are like processing the Polysix. Of course, it has its own set of effects, and we'll look at those, but for things like reverb and delay, I thought it might be nice to run it through an external unit. So anyway, keep an eye out for that review coming up soon. Stay tuned for some sounds here. Leave me a comment below. Is there anything you'd like to see done with the Polysix? Any features you'd like to have covered, let me know. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and stick around for the sounds, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.